hopeless daters.
One dating app that dares you to swipe right.
The question is,
Whose love life is more tragic?
it's Battle of the Tinder Dates.
It's the dating game show that strongly encouraged Aladdin to scotchguard that magic carpet, but he didn't listen. It's Battle of the Tinder Dates, where two of our listeners go head-to-head to find out whose dating life is the most tragic. We'll explain the rules in just a second, but first, let's meet today's contestants. In this corner, his seductive party trick is de-shelling an entire lobster inside of his mouth.
Whoa.
And that's why the ladies call him Seafood Trio Leo.
Oh, wow.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Guys,
Shuck an oyster in there,
I
too?
don't know, but I hope nobody's allergic to shellfish.
And in the other corner, he swears he has a sick motorcycle parked just outside. It's just invisible right now.
Oh, I see.
Meet
Yeah.
Harley Charlie.
Hey, how's it going, y'all?
Hey, you don't need to wear a helmet on that bike, Charlie.
No helmet needed.
No.
That's right. Here's how the game works. One contestant's going to start by telling one of their worst dating stories. Then the other will try and counter with a nightmare story of their own. We're going back and forth for 3 rounds till we declare a winner.
Yeah.
We're going to start things off with you, Seafood Trio Leo. Let's go.
All right, so I was hooking up with this chick. We were making out. When she stopped, she told me that she saw a bald spot on the back of my head.
Oh. How could she see the back of your head when you're making out?
Yeah, what?
I don't know. Maybe she felt it, then looked around there. I don't know.
Yeah, some weird stuff, man. Go on.
She said that meant that I'd be bald by 30, and she doesn't date bald guys, so she left.
Wow.
Whoa, you're not
Oh, that was it?
I am sorry, my friend.
I'm sorry, I don't date old guys, and one day you're going to be 70.
Yeah, it's true.
Yikes, dude.
I don't know if it was maybe just an excuse to leave, but ever since I've been buying special hair products.
Okay, that's all right. She gave you a complex, but you may have thicker hair because of it.
Charlie, can you counter?
So we were at the movies right for our first date. Everything going smooth.
Okay.
Nice.
Her phone accidentally went off.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the screen lights up, and I could see my Tinder profile, like her wallpaper on her phone.
Oh, it's your picture?
Yeah, first date, though. Let's keep in mind.
To be fair, maybe she just needs it as a reminder what your name is. It's like quickly at the ready.
That was super ugly.
Yeah.
You think? All right, round 2. Leo, time to hit back.
I met this smoking hot lady who's a spin instructor, and spin instructors are always smoke shows.
Duh.
And she invites me to her class. So I show up, and she puts me in the front row, which is intimidating enough as it is.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes in, she comes over and sets my bike on the highest resistance and tells me if she sees me turn it down, it's over between us.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Challenge
Oh,
accepted.
my God. At what point in the class did you just pass out?
I'm just standing up trying to grind on this thing, and I point at the door to distract her and turn it down, and she caught me.
Oh! You're too weak for her.
Dang.
She called me out in front of everyone over the microphone and told me to get out.
Oh, bro.
Why does everybody you date come after you? That's weird. Charlie,
getting bullied.
we're back to you. You got to step it up, man.
All right, so I was dropping this girl off after the date, right? Everything went smooth. I'm leaving to go home. She calls me, and she asks me to come inside. She says, she's scared to be alone. So I'm like, cool. I'm feeling like, this is my chance, fellas. Y'all know what I'm talking
All
about.
right.
And
Feel
it's,
safe.
cute excuse on her part.
Uh-huh.
I go back inside. When I get there, there's a man there.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Wait, like her roommate or something? Please tell me.
No, she sneaks and tells me she didn't know he was in there. It was her boyfriend. He got back home early from his trip.
Oh,
Oh.
dang.
What a jerk coming back home early. I hate that guy. Let's get to your third and final round. We need you to really throw down here, gentlemen. So, Seafood Trio Leo, what do you got?
My Tinder date invited me to go furniture testing.
Testing?
I'm thinking she wants to check couches out or something,
Okay. Yeah. You got to sit in them before you buy them. You
It
just
is
you just
true.
never know.
It's intimate.
Maybe a little love seat or something, but no. We get to the store, and I found out she meant baby furniture testing because she's 8 months pregnant.
Oh, what the heck?
Wow. Amazing that she has the energy for that. But yeah.
She's like, I'm so glad you're here. My back hurts
Yeah.
so bad.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets way worse.
Oh.
She
How?
explains she's looking for a crib and asked if I could crawl into one to let her know if the baby would be comfortable with it.
How big of a baby is she planning on having?
Or how small of a person are you? Like, just come back, throw you in her purse?
Can't ride a bike. He's balding. Now he has to act like a baby.
That's pretty bad. Harley Charlie, this is your last chance.
Oh, boy.
All right, we was eating at one of those outdoor restaurants. You know, you sit outside and just relax.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful day. I'm talking about it was just perfect. She was beautiful. The date was cool. Everything was smooth, right?
Okay.
Good, good.
A bird pooped on my date's head.
That's supposed to be a sign of good luck, though.
Yeah,
I've
it's people
heard
just
that.
say that to make you feel better.
Yeah.
What'd she do?
So she seemed upset at first, right? And I told her, you know, like we could just leave, you know, and just end it off. But she told me that her therapist encouraged her to start to face adversity, you know, and be tough and deal with things.
Okay.
Okay.
So we sat there for another half hour. And she tried to eat, but she was crying, snot coming down her face,
Oh.
with the bird poop still on the head.
Oh.
She didn't clean it off?
What are you gonna do? Oh.
All right. That
That
final
is
bell means the match is over. This was an intense one,
Yeah.
judges. We got a
great.
score at Alexis.
I gotta go Leo for crawling into baby crib.
Yeah.
We got one for Leo. Brooke?
I mean, bird poop girl, I feel bad for her, but it's definitely Leo that
Yeah.
That means congratulations,
Yay, Leo.
Seafood Trio Leo. Your dating life is messier than a cafeteria on Sloppy Joe Day.
Oh, look at that. You
wow.
won something finally.
Thanks, guys.
I think he's crying.
Thanks for just being nice to me.
Bullied once again. That was Battle of the Tinder Dates. We got your phone tab coming up right after this.